So hello everybody, but Some Like It Hots is blue, and Lizard Wizards are red.
Some like it hot.
Thank you all for joining us. This is Thursday night Chairleague Division 2 playoffs. We are hosting Some Like It Hots versus the Lizard Wizards. I assigned seeds to the teams on Tuesday. I'm not really sure if those are a thing. I'm just doing it by the rankings. If that is a thing, Hots is ranked 8 and Lizard Wizards is ranked 9.
So they're very, very close then.
Yes.
So we're likely to get ourselves a third game.
Oh man, I hope so. See, are these... Look at that. So today, our teams already got themselves sorted in the right columns, too.
Oh, I'm not in the game yet.
I just invited you.
Nah, yeah, I know the right. We're in the right thing. Always sure that they are in the right section.
Let me double check.
Just so
I'm
we don't
pretty
make
confident,
the
but
last
let me
week's-
double check.
Just so we don't make the last mistake.
Lizard Salinity is on red. Team 2, Lizard Wizards.
Okay.
I was tuning into her Harvey stream.
Oh, the Hurricane Harvey one. Yeah,
Yeah, she was. I donated when she was hosting it, so that's cool.
that's cool.
I guess they don't want us to ref, so okay.
They don't want us to ref?
I mean, because they seem ready to go.
No. Make sure you're a referee. Make sure you're set to referee, please.
I'm asking. There you go. There you go.
What? Why you put me as a referee?
So that you can see
Oh,
the
yes,
draft chat.
I can see the draft chat. That's right.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. In case you guys didn't hear, Diva, Uther, and Jaina are banned.
I like how you put that exclamation mark to make sure that it's thorough.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk our map. First map is Tube of the Spider Queen. Gotta squeeze that tube of spiders.
Switching to the draft right now.
If you guys don't know, we always explain the maps before the game starts. Tube of the Spider Queen. Very, very small map. Here, I'll just chat about it. Very, very small map. Good characters on this map are fast rotators, people who can clear lane really fast. And then also, in the map, there are these spiders. You kill spiders and pick up the gems that they have. Turn in the gems in the middle of them, or in the two turning points. One on between top and middle lane, and one between middle and bottom lane. And if you turn in enough gems, you get a powerful minion that marches down the lanes. It's not super powerful against, like, it doesn't like stun or anything like that, but it does push waves really, really fast and really, really hard. So if you don't deal with it, it will be a problem. So we need to do that.
I know. I'm thinking about just doing it.
What? How? Why don't we just buy it?
We'll buy it
You and I will buy it before next week.
because the teams are complaining about it, and that's bad.
Correct. Leoric picked up on the side of Lizard Wizards. Really good rotating, especially with the new mechanics that Leoric has now had.
With just 2 cleave auto attacks, really good at wave clear.
And then, go for it.
That allows you to use your skeletal swing for team fighting a little more, since you don't have to rely on it to wave clear.
Yeah, it does clear wave a little, nice and fast, but it is nice that you have that ability off cooldown on a regular basis, so you get that slow, and if you talent into it, you even get the health. So, and then some like it Hots. We're just gonna call them Hots. How about that? Sound
Sure.
good?
Hots and the Wizards.
Hots pick up Hots and Wizards.
Hots and Wizards.
Hots pick up Rhaegar and Greymane. Really good synergy with those two heroes. Greymane dives in. Rhaegar follows up with the bite or follows up with the heals. Whatever Greymane needs. Rhaegar's really good at enabling. Also, both of them very nice wave clear heroes. Very fast with the wave clear. So.
Yes, indeed.
And bans, by the way. Kel'Thuzad banned. We're not seeing him today.
We're not seeing the old KT either.
We are not seeing the old KT as well, and Garrosh, and a Snoobarak. A Snoop.
A Snoop.
So, 2 tanks banned out, 2 assassins banned out. Let's see, what does blue team need? Blue team needs a tank. There we go, we got a tank. And Gul'dan, so another assassin. And then either gonna be another frontline, or they're gonna have another healer, is my guess. So Uther is a red team. Picked up Malfurion and ETC, so they have a front tank and they have their healer. ETC
also
very good with the team fight too.
Yeah, they can. They have kind of a mini lockdown combo with ETC and the roots.
Mhm. It also is really good for Leo because then and nobody can get away from Leo.
Mhm. You could also follow up either of those with a zombie wall if they're really synergized.
You could.
Because zombie wall's notoriously hard to land, but if you have something to set it up.
And Nazebo is surprisingly good on this map because he can rotate between lanes really fast and get those stacks super quickly. You could actually finish his quest before like level, I think it was like 17 or something like that. If you're really, not team fighting and just like going after the minions.
And then you have that like triple damage at level 20.
Yeah, I really hope that we see some aggressive ETC play like we saw last week, where the ETC was just pummeling people in the lane.
Especially that Vala. He can't bully Vala this time. They're friends now.
Do we think that Leo will split between lanes, or do we think that the 4-man will rotate? Because they have Nazebo, so my guess is the 4-man will rotate.
I think the 4-man's going to rotate. I think you're right. Okay.
Sonya, the frontliner, there we go.
They're off tank.
Frontline, they're Bruiser.
Yeah, Rhaegar could kind of be an off tank, but Sonya's a better choice.
The only problem for Sonya that I see is that the front line of Wizards, ETC and Leo have a lot of like slow and a lot of like soft CC and hard CC mixed together. Sonya's gonna have a very hard time getting the back line and doing the spin to win.
They might just have to march through the front line and melt them first.
Though I will say that with the zombie wall, if you spin to win in the zombie wall, it does no damage.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, you out heal the damage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because for every enemy you hit, you get health back. It's not per spin to win.
Yo, Ouija, we have 55 people on the stream right now.
Wow, people are hearing me talk. That's terrible.
Right?
Yeah, no.
I hate the sound of my voice. I hate to share it with the world now.
We're on the road to becoming professionals.
We're
on the
very
road
slowly.
Non-professional professionals.
Alright, in the blue trunks, some like it hots, we have Crusher 99 on Johanna, Clyde DH on Sonya, Waterboy TKD on Rhaegar, Blaze on Greymane, and Zydron on Gul'dan.
And for the Lizard Wizards, by the way, amazing name, we have Zavanis on ETC, we have Eitan on Leoric, we have Beckwin on Nazebo, we have Kyle Berries on Malfurion, and we have Selenity on Vala. Looks like they're gonna have a kerfuffle in the middle, but they're just kind of dancing. Making sure nobody's in the bushes.
Yeah, like it hots, bush checking. Very diligent.
Smart, doesn't want to get caught out.
Leo rotating to bottom. He'll meet Sonya down there. Great. Worthy to note that Greymane is going to the cocktail build, presumably.
Also, by the way, Leo picked the healing on the skeleton swing, so he will be using that in team fights, getting a lot of health back. 4% for a hit, so if he hits, 2 heroes, then he just get 8% of his health back. Just boom, gone.
ETC gets caught in a zombie wall, but he'll be able to get out just fine.
Yeah, face melt really doesn't do a lot. Or sorry, the zombie wall doesn't do a lot to ETC because of the face melt. So.
Yeah, both teams.
Bottom lane, by the way, the solo laners, we have Leo and Sonya, just doing what they do best.
Sonya winning very slightly, having taken some ammo from those towers.
Very diligent on the rotating between top and middle lane, clearing out those minions really fast. Both teams have incredible wave clear with what they're given. Jojo just sets them up really well for the Gul'dan. And also, by the way, Jojo goes real deep, but the Iron Skin just keeps her really, really safe.
ETC taking lots of damage too. He's able to power slide out.
Honestly, who would win in this rotation?
Vala so low. He's able to recover that poison damage. Malfurion's heal.
I think Lizard Wizard would win this rotation just by the fact that Malfurion can keep the mana high too. Because like Jojo's running out of mana. Oh, Jojo goes in deep. Almost doesn't get out.
Oh, is ETC gonna be okay? Greymane really wanted that kill, but wisely turned around.
Gul'dan has gone the Q build, by the way. That ramps up ramps up really, really fast. The damage that you can get on that when you go straight Q is really incredible. You can just keep layering damage after damage after damage. You just have to be closer in there than you would like to be as a Gul'dan.
For what it's worth, Leo took some ammo off blue team's towers and bottom, but nothing substantial down there.
Looks like both teams are turning in just a little bit of gems. ETC turning in 26 gems as we speak. Nice job, ETC. Turning them before they rotate down, so it's good. They won't lose any soak.
And those 8 that Red is turning in will be short by 1.
And Vala will now be turning in the final gem, but gets poked out. Jojo goes in there, but now is down Iron Skin. Iron Skin is down.
But Leo gets the turn in at bottom to give Red Team the first Web Weaver wave of the game.
Now again, since both teams have honestly very good wave clear, these might not do too much. However, it does allow for nice team fighting. You can team fight around, like Red Team can team fight around their spider. And maybe the spider can throw out some nice damage. Might help with to solidify for some kills, because 0 kills so far in this game.
Yeah, both teams are playing pretty flawlessly. No one's making many big mistakes. They're getting all the soak.
Jojo goes in, gets a 4-man condemn, really good. Use the Iron Skin to get out. The Web Weaver did do some damage, which is kind of nice. Oh, looks like another 2-man condemn. These condemns are really, really well done.
Yeah, I just wish there was some more follow-up to it. Like, you can pull them all into a Gul'dan corruption.
Yeah, I mean, they were
Or-
clearing up the top lane for
Yeah.
more than half of that. So. Only bottom web we were left, and looks like Sonya's taking it out. It did take out the bottom wall. Again, it pushes it pushes pretty nicely. If you're the only one who has to take care of them, it's kind of annoying.
So
Though Rhaegar are doing a very good job of healing up the team.
now with that web weaver push, red team is winning by about half a level.
That's literally just the wall. They're only winning by the wall.
I mean, I'm comfortable saying they're winning, but that could go away any moment.
Bruisers picked up on the side of Pots. Red team not picking up their bruisers. Go to probably clear out the bruisers first and then pick theirs up. That'd be what I would do.
That
Looks
might.
like Sonya's come in to join the fray for a second. That was kind of weird.
Johanna almost turned in. Oh no, she did. Never mind.
Yeah, Sonya having a lot of the gems on the side of the blue team. 30 gems.
Here comes ETC flanking from the bottom. He's not going to be able to power slide due to the Iron Skin.
So I haven't played a lot these days because I've been playing a lot of Destiny. The new Leo seems to be doing a lot of work, like a lot of lane presence. It's really quite something. I'm not used to like Leos are good at like getting the lane, but this is far better than he used to be.
I mean, he's primarily winning that lane just due to the web weaver push from earlier.
No, true, but he's
you're
getting like
correct.
forced back. See, look, he has to go all the way back right now. Oh, maybe not. Blue team picks up their web weavers, finally turns in. Sonya still has 38 gems, so still has half of a turn in for the next turn in phase.
Lizard Wizards pick up their ultimates. ETC takes Mosh Pit. Leoric takes March of the Black King. Nazebo got Gargantuan. Twilight Dream on Malfurion. And Reign of Vengeance on Vala.
This is also the new March of the Black King. Heals 12% of his health for every hero he hits. He hits 3 heroes, he gets a lot of health back. Oh wow!
That was a very good ancestral.
Right in the middle of everybody. Wow.
Vala gets taken out by Gul'dan. Nazebo's gonna get taken out too.
Wow.
See, there goes
Honestly,
that lead I was talking about.
I thought JoJo was gonna go down. JoJo easily had less than 10% hit points left, and just like with no Iron Skin, she had already used it, and just walked out. For the blue team, something like at HOTS, they picked Horrify and Cursed Bullet, which is really good against ETC.
And Leo.
Ancestral Healing, Leap, no, ETC.
Okay.
ETC has high hit points, and then he's the front line.
Does Leo not have high hit points?
No, but he's not in the 4-man.
No, he's not, but I guarantee he'll be team fighting later.
I mean, sure. Sonya picked Leap. Whoa!
It's such a fun ability. I really like Leap.
Trying to get to that back line, trying to cause some mayhem. And then JoJo picked Blessed Shield.
Nazebo
JoJo
is
also-
caught out.
Also, JoJo picked all of the condemned talents. No wonder why she's been getting them so often. Oh, JoJo goes down!
To a.
Just goes in the middle of
Oh, that's so upsetting.
lived ETC ult as well. At the very least, Sonya did turn in all of her gems as well, so that at the very least, their team got that. But JoJo did go down and sacrifice herself to the gods.
Sacrifice. To the spider gods.
To the spider gods. Gave them 3 gems.
It looks
What do we have
like
with
red
Taco?
team wants to push top, which I think is the right call because of that boss. Top lane, I think is by far the most important on this map.
Yeah, the boss is definitely a win condition. Which is why blue team also wants to clear it up first. Woo, the damage from this web weaver is... Web weavers are MVP this game. Something I wanted to notice, by the way, as well, is that almost all of the quest talents are finished. And look, Nazebo's almost done with his full quest when he hits level 20. He only has to get to 175. And he's already at 163.
Yeah, he'll get there. So we'll probably see that level 20 talent.
Ooh, Jojo taking a lot of damage. Iron Skin has to be popped to get away.
Leo chasing with his Wraith Walk. Oh, great power slide.
The Jojo gets finished.
Sonya thinking about flanking, but decides to back off.
You gotta be really careful as, you know, Jojo can get out of almost any situation, but you gotta make sure that your Iron Skin is up to go. Because you get hit too hard. I mean, I don't know, like, Jojo's doing well. I like Jojo.
Blue team picks up the Bruisers.
Crazy.
Wizards pick up the Giants in bottom lane.
And they're also picking the Bruisers right now too.
That mid fort is so low. It's kind of bugging me.
Blue team turning in at the top lane, getting the turn in. That turn in will definitely clear up those Giants, but it won't do a lot. Sonya will stay in the bottom lane to clear.
Curse Bullet hits Nazebo. He gets quickly healed up by Malfurion. ETC's looking for the mosh pit. Maybe not. Nah, they want to.
Off everyone. Everyone's ults are almost up. Curse Bullets off. Up in 8 seconds.
Wizards move.
Everybody presses their R abilities. Will be really nice. Hammer that.
There's gonna be so much going on.
Yeah. Oh, the setup with the mosh pit for the March of the Black King. That's gonna be cool.
With Dream and Rain on top of that, that could be quite the wombo combo. I don't really see similar potential for blue team.
No.
Oh, ETC kind of cut off. This team catches up.
Oh, Nazebo gets caught in a wall.
Focusing down this bottom Web Weaver.
All Web Weavers are not taken care of. However, red team has enough to turn in. They have enough to turn in. Blue team still needs 4 more to turn in for another turn. They could get that in top lane, actually. There are enough spiders up there to get that in top lane. They just have to make sure that they prevent the turn in, top and bottom. Bottom, Sonya is turning in right now, 22.
Johanna looking for a flank. Team's not there, though.
Red team trying to stop the turn in at the top, but does not. Rhaegar does get his turn in.
Curse Bullet comes out on Nazebo again. Getting quickly healed up.
Nazebo just getting chunked down it. At least it's not hitting ETC. We do more damage. Wow, the blinds just getting it.
It's such a good poke tool.
There you go. The slide has already come out, so... Oh, there's the root. But the cleanse comes in, by the way.
Oh, the fear brings Nazebo not far enough into blue team for a kill. Oh! Oh no, ETC!
ETC's ult goes off. All the ults go off. Malfurion uses Ice Block.
And Twilight Dream.
Sonya. ETC goes down, but they get the counter kill. So, 1-for-1 trade right now.
Nazebo might be in trouble. That was a great route.
They both pick up their 16 talents. Something that I noticed during that fight, I think Sonya only went down because she did not pick her level 16 talent yet.
Malfurion, go home. Vala, go home.
Go home, Malfurion. Back to the woods with you.
Do you see that Leo glitch right there?
No. Am I?
Oh. The way his hammer was like waving around all weird.
Oh,
damn.
Sorry, the cocktail getting getting him and just killing him. Killing him dead.
Those kind of kills feel so good. The cocktail through the gate. They're very satisfying.
Yeah,
I've been playing Greymane a lot.
I'm not very good with Greymane. I can't get those kills. That's not the thing.
Blue team really wants this bottom keep. Keeps are big deals in heroes. Nazebo gets feared towards blue team. He ice blocks.
Wow, those health bars are so low.
And is able to get away.
Oh, wow.
Leo's chasing Greymane. I think he'll get him.
Yep.
And they saved the keep.
Here was the main problem with that, was that Greymane got rooted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he got cleansed, but he stayed in the root.
Cleanse is so subtle. I've actually done that before with a Malfurion root. I got cleansed, and my teammate was like, "Dude, you were cleansed."
Looks like ETC setting up for the boss.
I mean, they could do it.
No, they totally. They have enough damage. They have enough time. However, blue team is gonna go for this bottom keep.
Yeah.
They do also have enough. I don't know whether I like the trade.
I don't like the trade.
But also, like, it probably would have been very hard to stave off the kill from the fort. So. Boss is picked up and is going to be on the side of Wizard Lizards on the top lane. Will do a lot of work if not tended to, especially if the push goes with it.
Vala turns in all 60 gems needed for the turn-in. And,
wow. And Sonya's going back to help the team in the top lane. Gul'dan, see, just putting out so much damage.
The Blessed Shield comes out to help Johanna get away.
Oh, the stun from the boss. Nobody get hit by the stun from the boss.
ETC has Mosh Pit.
March of the King is used and hits no one. It does not get any health back. Malfurion trying to keep up the life of Leo.
You know, with that boss, they get top keep. I think that boss was a good call now.
Look at the trade for the bottom keep for the top keep. And now the Web Weavers will push down the lane, but with catapults pushing in the bottom lane, the Web Weaver can't do nearly as much.
Yeah, it's already at
down
half health.
And nobody even touched it, so. Looks like Wizard Lizards are going to push in the bottom lane with the Web Weaver they have left, just to get some XP, hopefully bring this to a tie game.
Blue team's going to get level 20 before red team.
Yeah, it's the race for 20 right now. Both teams are trying to get 20. They will get 20 within seconds of each other. Blue team is setting up right now for the game.
Do they have leap? They have...
Blue team?
No, sorry, my bad. But yeah, blue team.
Blue team is now pincering in red team. They're going to be between their own keeps. Oh, wow. Malfurion gets chunked down really low, and the silence goes off.
Mosh Pit hits Greymane and Gul'dan. Gul'dan goes down. Malfurion goes down. Johanna's going to go down.
2 kills on both sides. The ult, or the level 20 ability for JoJo goes off, and she actually survives.
ETC had to bolt away to live there.
ETC still has Bolt?
Yes, he does.
He's one of the heroes that does?
And I don't think it's, because for a lot of heroes, they're giving them their special versions of Bolt, but I think he just has the old school generic one.
Yeah, he just has Bolt. Ancestral, by the way, not used in that fight. Might have helped Sonya. Not sure what the situation was at the time when Sonya got blown up, but
maybe it was just too
some
fast.
Nice calls on both teams. Very nice coordination on both teams. Very, very close. This game is closer than any of the ones that we've had before.
This is our 6th cast, and yeah, this is definitely the closest one we've seen. Both teams picking up their bruiser camps.
And both teams coming on full 5-man teams now. All team members are up for both teams. time to regroup, would be my guess. And bruisers picked up for both camps. Looks like blue team has enough to turn in. Red team's almost there, very close, but not quite.
Blue team picks up the Giants in bottom lane.
Looks like red has pushed out the top lane totally. Somebody's gonna have to respond to that top lane.
There goes Sonya.
Is looking really bad. There's a very large wave. Sonya comes in, the spin to win.
When this happens, when one person splits off to go clean up a lane, specifically with catapults, that's when I think is your time to go and invade and take the fight. Because they know Sonya's up top.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing it right now.
They wanted to, but blue team wisely retreats.
Blue team knows that this is not the best idea, not to go in with 4v5. With level 20s, they just don't have that man advantage. They need that man. Sonya also does a ton of damage. Without her, they can't have that damage.
And Sonya's now close enough that she could join the fight.
But the team is kind of split. You see, there's still Sonya in the top lane. They know that she's in the top lane. This could be bad. Sonya's gonna back off right now.
Both teams only need to turn in one gem to get a web weaver.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my almost 2 years of Heroes.
But Rhaegar sneaks it in at bottom. It looks like blue team wants to push out this top lane. I would agree with that, or at least Gul'dan wants to, but his team does not. So Gul'dan stays top to push that out, while blue team is
the web weaver will take care of the top lane. It's
not
better
as
to push out. Huh?
But there are katas.
Yes, I mean, but and it'll help. It'll stave off the katas. It's just like I would rather do exactly what they're doing. Push a different lane. Which that's what they're going to do. They're going to push the middle lane. They might even be able to get this down. It looks like it will be going down.
It will.
So now we have 2 lanes of pressure. Looks like that red team is now on the back foot. Just by slightly though. Wow, the silence goes off.
Oh, that horrify. Oh no.
Leo's just getting so much of his health back, getting the heals, still surviving. Wow.
Zebo brings out the ice, or Malfurion brings out the ice block to live, but Sonya and the spin to win.
Sonya and wow, it's a 3 for 2 trade, 3 for 4 or 2 for 4 trade now. The only one getting out alive is a very, very low health Greymane by the skin of his teeth.
They can take the boss and probably push to win here.
I'm pretty sure Naz is gonna go and looks like they're not doing that.
Or they could just take the web weaver.
Naz could actually take the front wall and even like the fountain and stuff and get them just a little bit ahead for that when their web weaver pushes. But another thing they could do too is just like you said, get the boss and then get the web weavers. Then you have web weavers in every lane and a boss.
But they're running out of time.
No, they have enough time to get it. 20 seconds is more than enough.
With just Vala and Nazebo? Well, Nazebo can summon his zombies to tank.
And the Gargantuan and
the there you go. Alright, there you go. Whoa, that boss stun really chunked down Vala.
Did a lot of damage to Vala. But see, look, they're almost done. And the team just revived. And now they just have to turn in. If they can get the turn in, this will be really, really bad for blue team.
I think that should be game. Barring...
No, I don't. If they defend really well and no one on the blue team dies, they are fine.
So...
But look, oh, wow, they're
or are they gonna race?
This is not a good race. This is not something that's good.
Vala turned around to defend.
With the boss and 4 people up top, this is not good. I would not do this.
But blue team has Red's core at 81%. Oh my goodness.
Oh, here's the biggest race.
No, I think Red team's got it.
Yeah, with the boss. See, that's the problem is like they had the boss. The boss is too. With a 12% core, they win.
That was a really close game. That was sweet.
The closest game we have ever seen. Casting. For sure. Wow. I don't know who I would say for MVP. Everybody so well. really, really good.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah.
Man.
You know what? I'm not gonna give MVP. Both teams get MVP. Both teams did very well. Even uh, even Hots, like, even though they lost, it was the closest game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that came down to like a quarter of seconds. So
That was epic.
that was a very intense game. Well done to both teams. Nice job on your win, Wizard Lizards. First win.
All right. So they're asking me to set up the lobby. So
Nice.
I'm gonna do that. They chose.
Do we know what map?
Yes, they chose Braxis Holdout.
Baraxis Holdout. Baraxis Holdout is a 2-lane map with one major boss in the middle and 2 sets of, well, they're not bruisers, but they're like, whatever, bruisers on either side. The goal is the top and bottom lanes both have, well, I mean, there are only 2 lanes. So the 2 lanes both have a beacon that will be active.
How do I invite these people to the game?
What do you mean? You just invite them.
Yeah, that's normally what I
They
do,
can't
but
be in
it's not working.
Because they're in a party.
Mm.
You have to invite one, and then he'll invite his friends, and then you invite the other one, then he invites his friends. It's cold in my room. So good heroes on this map are people who can easily rotate, or like globals are really good on this map, like very, very strong. Also, people with very good wave clear are good on this map because just in case that the wave is the Zerg wave is against you, you can clear it out particularly quickly. Oh, I didn't think I finished. Did I? I've been promoted. Oh, I'm gone. Why does it say I've left, but I'm still in?
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're way more efficient at that than I am.
Okay. So if you if you hold both of the beacons, you power up your Zerg wave. You need to be referee.
I'm asking for it.
Also, Beckwin needs to be crowned.
I can't do that because I didn't set this up.
Oh, please give hat. If you hold both, it charges essentially from 0 to 100%, and then once you get 100%, the team will get a 100% Zerg wave. However, I mean, other teams the other team can take it back, and they can get a percentage of that Zerg wave, and so it's good to have someone that just in case can clear the wave either on their own or with the rest of the team. Heroes I like on this map are like Dahaka that can go between lanes really fast and gank really well. Gul'dan's really good on this map. Oriole used to be good on this map, but it's no longer good because Bursting Light was the only thing she was good for, in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vala's good, and JoJo's good. You know, anybody that can hold a point. Cho'Gall also, by the way, surprisingly good on this map. We have had a lot of success. Me and Giggle have been having a lot of success with that. And Dahaka banned out immediately. Guess we won't be seeing that. Falstat's good on this map as well. Brightwing is really good on this map too for holding both points. Is Meltdown good on this map?
I guess. I don't know. I love Dahaka on this map.
Yeah, Dahaka's really good on this map. Also, anybody with globe talents is also pretty good on this map. Oh yeah, we get to see Calthazon!
The new KT.
I haven't played since he was in.
I haven't played him at all. Not even in try mode yet.
I hear that he's not OP, but he is a spooky.
I think his level 20 Shadow Fisher needs a bit of a nerf.
My blades are yours.
What does it do?
If it hits someone, the cooldown is instantly reset.
That's awesome.
I feel like it should be like a 1 or 2 second cooldown.
I will fight to my last breath.
They had ETC in Rhaegar last game, right? No, ETC was on the other side last game.
Yeah, see, it was on the other side.
ETC does set up Kel'Thuzad for pretty good combos with the stuns. And by the way, Garrosh and Sonya being picked up is... I don't know whether Garrosh is good on this map too. I know he can hold a point because as he gets lower, as his health gets lower, he gets more armor. But I don't know whether his validity in this map is very good.
I hope we get to see a
good,
kill by someone having a Zerg thrown at them.
Can you throw the Zerg?
I'm assuming you can, but I don't know.
Are they considered minions?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can throw Mercs.
I know you can. Oh, can you throw Mercs? I don't know. That'd be weird. Stukov being banned out. Stukov's really good on this map because usually when you hold a point, you hold it with 4 people or so, and so you can get that healing, especially if you pick the. I think it's called the. Oh, it's a level 4 talent where like, if you hit 4 people with it, their cooldown's almost reset. Got like a 4-second cooldown on it instead of a 12.
Greymane goes over to red team and Vala again.
Which means they are missing their healer.
And it can't be Uther. It was Malf last time. Maybe we'll see that again.
I could see Malf again. Zagara picked up.
Interesting.
Wow, cool. With the new skin as well.
Yeah.
That is cool. I do like Zarya on this map. She can get a lot of damage out because you're on that point and they have to focus you. They don't get a choice. So,
you think... Which Zagara ult do you think we see? Oriel.
Oh, there you go. The Oriel's Oriel's good. She's just not good in my hands anymore. What ult do you think we'll see from who?
From Zagara. I think it's gonna be Maw.
My guess is Maw.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see. The map is too small for.
Yeah. It's just I feel like Maw's kind of like uncool right now. Everybody seems to want to go Nidus.
I mean, it's been that way since Nidus was reworked, right?
I still don't like Nidus. I'm just not good with it. I love Zagara. I'm just not good with Nidus.
We play with him all the time.
What?
Well, we play with Nidus all the time.
Oh, haha. I think he's he's in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we don't see Nidus a lot on the, we don't see Zagara's team fighting a lot because a lot of her abilities now are so based on wave clear, especially level 1, where like the more structural damage you do, the better the minions get. So.
Sorry, I missed that. I was making Nidus a mod.
Okay.
Alright, so in the blue trunks, we have Some Like It Hots with Crusher 99 on ETC, Clyde DH, or Clyde on Zarya, Waterboy TKD on Rhaegar, Blaze on Zagara, and Zydron on Kel'Thuzad.
Definitely Blaze it. And then in the red shorts, we have Lizard Wizards with Zveniz. I don't know how to say that name in particular on Garrosh. We have Eitan on Sonya. We have Beckwin on Greymane. We have Kyle Berries on Oriel. And we have Selenity on Bala. Looks like they're not doing the particular blue team not doing the particular 4 the 4-1. They're doing the 2-3 versus the 4-1. So they're planning on pressuring that top lane very heavily in the early game.
Which Zagara would probably be able to do by herself, but especially with Zarya up there.
As long as the bottom lane doesn't get pressured.
Dunked!
Wow, that's good. That's really, really good for
Sonya,
something like it hot.
Sonya got dunked on by Zarya.
They have that wall almost already down. Honestly, I think that red team can send somebody up. It's not
Oh, good throw by Garrosh.
Wow, ETC goes down, so the counter kill on ETC. But again, like, Sonya's getting pummeled in this top lane. However, mana is low, so they will need to go and pick up that globe. The globe regenerators, honestly, by the way, are like really, really important.
I think so too.
They allow you to stay in lane for much longer, especially if you have any globe talents. I don't know if I think the only one in this game that has globe talents, Frog Rocket's globe is a globe talent, and so is Zarya's 20 push-ups, or maybe 20, is also a globe talent. I don't think anybody else has them, to my knowledge. But those are very important. And here the beacons come, so holding both beacons again gets you your Zerg wave. So red team capitalizes on the bottom beacon, and nobody's going for the top beacon. Like
Greymane's there. Greymane's sneaking in just behind this big push.
Blue team doesn't really care because they're getting that top 4, and they're ready level 4.5. They almost have a full level lead.
They should care. Okay.
Because then red team has to back off. Like he's not gonna run in there, right?
Yeah.
There you go. And Zagara, by the way, the entire top lane is full of creep. They have full vision about where everyone is in the top lane.
See a 2-on-2 fight up here on the top point. They're focusing down Zagara. The shield comes out to keep her up. Now they're turning around and focusing down Zarya. Zarya, Zagara.
ETC, by the way, got thrown again into the middle of their team, into the middle of red team, and got blown up by...
Well done, Gary.
How's KT doing on his quest? He's got 16. Nice. So he already has the -2 on his basic abilities. Halfway to getting 75% spell power. We're only level 5, so he ramps up pretty quickly. Top lane, we have red team just taking it.
Blue team trying to take this bottom point. Zarya gets thrown back.
All 5 of blue team's members are in the top lane. Red team has a chance to soak now. The top lane, no one's soaking the top lane, so has a chance to get back in XP. And look at that, it's almost.
Oh, good combo, but not quite enough.
But look at the XP now. It's getting real close. Sonya has that top lane all to her lonesome. She is unsure, though, whether people are going to attack, so she's not even going after the wall, just going to stay back, stay safe. And they have both beacons now.
They will get that 100 to 0 Zerg wave.
It's weird. It's almost like blue team didn't want it. They got that top key. Hopefully they don't lose their top key, because then it's a trade, but I don't know whether it's worth it. They lost a lot of soak. They lost a lot of their their momentum. So.
I'm kind of surprised that. Well, no, never mind. Sonya's going to bottom. Yeah, I think this is the right call. Keep pushing the 4-man up with the Zerg wave and sending one bottom.
And honestly, blue team doesn't have a lot of wave clear on their side.
Yeah. Well,
not a lot of safe wave clear at the very least. Like they have the wave back. KT just Kel'Thuzad just throwing out some spells, and Zagara throwing out some of her little minions, but like that they can't like get up and push them.
Especially with Garrosh.
And I was gonna say, and the Garrosh throwing into the back line, like throwing Like throwing anybody. Like even ETC can't get out. Let's
That-
see him use Power Slide already. He's like, that's it. So,
That was a great cleanse by Rhaegar on ETC earlier to stop him from being thrown.
yeah, to stop him from getting thrown. And then Red Team came back in XP and now has almost a full level lead, more like 75% of a level. So that's really important. And looks like they're gonna just stay as the 5-man now and just wreak havoc. No need to push that top lane. It's kind of not as safe as we want it to be. Looks like there's gonna be a kerfuffle.
Oh damn!
And exploded.
That's the target you want to throw.
Yeah.
That was really well done.
KT has no way to throw. KT has 0 escape. You can see why they banned out Garrosh in the first game.
Uh-oh. Well then, I guess it's just me. Blue team pushing hard in the bottom lane. Are you reconnect? I can hear you, but it says you left the game.
Okay, I am reconnecting. I did just reconnect.
All right, cool. Zagara gets thrown behind blue and gets taken out by a diving Greymane.
Man, this Garage.
Val taking some tower shots, but she's able to get away just fine.
And the top lane is being pushed by a camp, so I mean they did very well. Like that wall is like it's got a lot of damage on it. KT has to go up to take care of it.
Turning up Ouija's mic a little bit, like I should have done at the beginning.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, no worries.
Can KT can't hit minions with the chain, right?
I don't know. Maybe Chad knows.
Here are the second wave of beacons. Wow, the
Sonya
throw, the offensive throw. Did you see that?
No, that was a leap.
That was leap.
That was a leap.
But I didn't hear the ooh.
Well, look at the cooldown. That was definitely a leap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did activate.
Rhaegar gets
Rhaegar
thrown,
gets thrown to the back line.
but the mosh
Rhaegar-
pit.
Oh, taunt!
Oh my goodness.
The Warlord's challenge sticks him in place and gets blown up. Blue team has no healer. By the way, Nidus was picked.
What did we ask the chat? Oh, if you can put the chains of Kel'Thuzad on minions.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I don't know.
Zagara going back just to make sure that she is safe, instead of walking back. Not the best idea to walk back. Red team is painting the map red. Both camps picked up on the side of red team.
Red team wants this fight.
Uh-oh, this is looking bad.
Oh great combo!
Wow, the explosion.
To get 3 kills?
Yes. And
wow.
everybody gets a
Chat.
3-0 team.
Compsognosaurus says no.
Okay, so cool. Then you can hit people through minion waves, which is nice. Both beacons channeled by the side of Hots. So that's cool.
Ariel and Greymane want to take back this bottom point. The
bottom
Cursed
one.
Bullet gets ETC to back off.
That Cursed Bullet did a lot of damage. 35%. Pretty big deal. A third of your health just gone. Boosh.
While blue team takes
And
back
it's
the
fun.
bottom beacon, red team takes back top.
Blue team does have a 48% lead, so that is nice. It's a cool buffer. Looks like blue team is going to push the bottom lane. Red team is coming to contest.
I feel like red team should take this fight while they're on an even talent here.
Also, Wow, Kel'Thuzad gets real low. ETC gets a 2-man mosh pit,
but he gets
then
whipped
gets
out.
chunked down.
Sonya jumps
Rhaegar
behind
goes
the
in
back
and
line.
gets haunted. Kel'Thuzad disintegrates. Zarya disintegrates. Everyone's just getting so... They just got so low. Like, look at the health bars on red team. Like, they were low. It's just they could not finish. They couldn't finish.
Sonya tried to dive the back line with Leap, but she went just beyond and didn't hit anybody.
The main problem was that well, I mean, not problem, but what happened was that Rhaegar blown up very early, did not have a chance to use it ult, didn't have a chance to throw down his healing totem, and just like it's just too early. Rhaegar needs to be more backline now. There's too much CC now. Oh wow, Rhaegar getting chunked down just as we talk about it. The CC coming out from ETC, saving the rest of his team, but can he get away? He is getting damaged.
I thought the strafe would take him out for a second, but to no avail.
Those are very large cooldowns used. Strafe 50 seconds, ancestral healing 100 seconds. So, and red team did end up picking all of the Zerg waves, so it will push down the bottom lane that is going towards a keep wall.
Yeah, despite that early blue team Zerg lead, red team gets the way bigger wave. ETC, whoa, that was really well done by Garrosh.
Garrosh, man, making the plays this game. Throwing people in the back line and their team just loving the setup.
The Shadow Fissure whiffs.
It'll be up in 10 seconds though, which is nice. Hopefully he'll hit somebody else with that one, but
are they gonna? I think they'll get this.
I don't think so. They have too low of health, and
but there goes KT.
Wow, Kel'Thuzad gets thrown in and exploded. Oh, it looks like he was lagging.
No, that's a talent. He has a talent that allows him to respawn.
He has a talent?
That allows him to respawn instantly? Yes, he does. That's what that is.
Kel'Thuzad can be placed while active, do instant respawn, but must be charged again.
Ariel,
oh, he has to pick up 10 gloves. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Ariel,
oh, wow, that's a good talent for this map.
Ariel barely hurts out before getting spotted by ETC. I don't even think he knew she was there. But that could have been bad for her.
Both teams at 14, very close in level, very close in structure damage as well.
Some like it hot's getting really aggressive.
Wow,
he goes in for a big mosh pit, but
and the cancel
whipped
on the
away.
With the taunt. Shadow Fissure does hit, hits Garrosh, does a little bit of damage. Garrosh getting low, but
they're chasing ETC down.
Nah, he'll get out. He's fine.
But that cocktail almost takes out KT.
The cocktail almost eats Kel'Thuzad. That ice cannot stop that fire.
Oh, apparently Kia Berries on Ariel is also a popular streamer.
Nice.
Or caster. Yeah.
Oh, it's Kia Berries, not Kyle Berries.
Kia Berries.
My mistake. Again, we're professionals.
We're unprofessionally professional.
Looks like the red team is setting up for the gank on the camp. They're gonna send. Oh, never mind.
But once they see blue team taking out top lane, they grab that camp.
Yeah, they know that they're in the top lane, so now they can push out the bottom lane as hard as they humanly can. It does look like that Zagara is going to.
She's hesitant.
Push. It looks like she's going to push as well. To get just a little bit of counter push, maybe get that wall. Oh, the wall's down already. Maybe get the keep just a little bit lower. But the main fight is happening in the bottom lane.
Someone almost got taken out, but got saved by a Crystal Aegis. The
Cestro goes off.
On
ETC
Zarya.
get thrown out of the team. And the fort goes down.
But Zagara got the keep too.
Look at that. Was that worth a trade, though?
I don't know.
I think so. I think so.
Well, worth it for who? Both teams got the same thing.
Yeah, but like... Yeah, okay.
A big fight going on at this bottom beacon. Ariel gets zoned out by the expulsion zone. ETC gets a 3-person. Mosh and zone Sonya away. That should be a 4-person
Sonya trying to spin away, but can't spin fast enough.
Do they go win? Do they go win?
I don't know if they could win, but they could chunk the core. I would have Rhaegar go to the top one if I were them.
Yeah, I would send one to the top.
I would have Rhaegar doing it.
Alright, this is all on Solenity.
Solenity comes out with the strafe. Doesn't do too much damage, but the core is going down. It is at 90.
She's going to be taken out. There you go.
Down.
Hey, Ouija, guess what?
Did we get our first three game?
We got a game 3. We have a series.
Game 3.
Bow, 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 bow.
Also, by the way, well played on both teams. That was really close, just like the previous game. Both teams, honestly, being very, very skill level in team fighting ability. This is really cool. This is making me want to come back.
That's I need to step away for 1 second. You want to talk about the game?
Sure, I could talk.
Cool.
I could talk. Honestly, it was very well played on both teams. That core call was very well played. The team was not going to be up in time. I thought that they would be. It didn't seem like they had enough with Kalthazan, and then also the Zarya ramp up damage. And it just, you can chunk the core down at that point. Kalthazar, by the way, having the most damage on the team. He got his talents, or his trait
combo.
very, very early on. He had 75% ability power through most of that game.
And he landed some sick combos.
Yeah, dude, he had some really nice combos. Also, okay, I know that they lost, but I'm giving MVP to Garrosh, setting up the kills every single damn time.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, but
I'm just gonna give it to Garrosh because not only did I see him setting up the combos, but also ETC rushed in the middle of the team and he threw him away. Multiple times. So that's my MVP. Garrosh was making the plays, man.
I know. Throughout most of that game, I was thinking Garrosh is MVP. He's
so if you thought about it for most of the game, who changed your mind?
They lost.
That means nothing.
I feel like it should. I feel like it should. Some people on chat seem to agree with me.
Okay, then who would you pick?
KT.
Kevlas? Or sorry, Kel'Thuzad?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I thought his combos were stringed together really well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I saw some whiffs on that Shadow Fissure. Not like I could hit them.
Yeah,
better,
but Shadow Fissure has a 15-second cooldown. You're gonna miss a lot of those.
I know.
Okay, I'm moving on to game. I'm gonna invite
game number 3, man.
You.
This is unprecedented. They broke the Ouija giggle curse.
Yeah.
Anybody we cast only gets 2 games. But very well played on both teams. That was very well played. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this series is a pleasure to cast.
Yeah. See, this is when you get the 9 and 8 seed. What was it, 8 and 9 seed?
It was 8 and 9. Although seed listings might not even be real. It's just kind of me trying to put numbers on the list.
See, that's okay, right? But like
Mhm.
last week, was it last week or early? No, it
It was
was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday we had. What did you say
It,
it
it,
was?
it
It was
was
like
6 versus 12, but the
6
12,
versus 12,
but the
and 12
12
wiped the
dominated.
floor with them. So, I'm just glad to see that it's a more even fight
Mhm.
than in the last one.
So I'm gonna adjust my scoreboard over here.
For this map, we are going to Cursed Hollow. Very, very large map. Um, the gimmick on this map, is it I don't know. The trait for this map, or whatever you want to call it, is
Mhm.
that a tribute will spawn at some point and somewhere in the map.
I'll be right back, Hanson.
Yeah, you're good. But the tribute will spawn at some point in the map. You grab 3 tributes, and you get the curse. The curse makes all minions on the enemy team go down to 1 health apiece, just get cleared up really easily. And towers will not fire at you. Really good strategies on this map is to pick up the boss while you have, or not while, but before you have a curse, so that when it gets to the buildings, you have it already just battering down the buildings with no repercussions at all. Good heroes on this map are, since it's such a large map, anybody with any globals. Again, Dahaka is like my #1 on this map for when it comes to globals. Especially since when you have the curse, he gets his essence back really, really fast. Brightwing, I like to play on this map, and I really like to play her where you stay in lane as long as you humanly can, and then warp to the team fight, and then do that. Just get a little bit more soak if you can more lane, pull ahead.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you're good. Uh, Honestly, I like Ragnaros on this map. You can poke out the tributes really nicely. You can
Mhm.
also hold your fort very nicely if the tribute is against you. Um, I like to think of like worst case scenarios in games.
Mhm.
You should always not pick for whether you're winning, but also pick for whether you're losing. Uh, you know, so.
Like, well, you mean like drafting to lose, or drafting defensively?
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, drafting
Mhm.
defensively, but you should really draft both, right? You should
Yeah.
find a hero that you know is good on this map defensively and offensively. The Haka, #1 hero on this map defensively and offensively. Coming into a fight,
Mhm.
instantly get the drag. Going out of a fight, finally getting so far away that they have to catch up,
Right. On what's it called? On Into the Nexus, the A-Move TV podcast, they talk about drafting to lose sometimes, and they don't really think it's a good thing. Like the best example is when you draft to clear the Zerg on Braxis, but like you don't want Zergs going against you, so why invest in that?
But here's the thing,
I
though.
have
Like,
mixed feelings about it.
But here's that thing, just for that in particular, is that Gul'dan, right?
Hmm.
He may be good against the Zerg, but when you have the Zerg with him and they're trying to clear, and you're just throwing out Qs and throwing
And
out Ws,
and they can't get to you
and
because
they
you're
can't
behind
get
all
to
the
you.
Zerg.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like really powerful. But see, that's a hero that can do both.
Hmm.
There are heroes that just literally clear. They don't do any help when you push. So,
Hmm.
the Haka, by the way, getting picked up. Rhaegar also getting picked up. Third Rhaegar game this season. It must be because Uther's
Hmm.
not available for play.
Also on that podcast, they said that Rhaegar is now far and away the best healer. And that was
More
Dunk
than
Train was guesting on that episode, and he knows something about this
more
game.
than more than Uther and Oriel's no longer viable.
Hmm.
As like a solo support because her healing is every 4 seconds. Um, I really like. Let's talk about the draft though.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like the Nubrak pickup.
the Garrosh ban came out for Some Like It Hot. That respect band.
You got the respect ban. That honestly, the Garage. Like again, I'll just say MVP in my eyeballs.
In your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Well, in baseball they give MVP to losing teams. So.
Well, because I mean, he played well. Just some things happen here and there. But like he played very good.
I feel whenever I get MVP on a losing team, I feel bad. Or I guess I feel kind of vindicated because like I'm not the reason we lost, probably.
You feel like you couldn't carry the team on your shoulders?
I guess, yeah. I want to be able to carry the team.
Because every time I play solo quick match and we lose, I normally get MVP, and then people are like, "What the fuck?"
And you're like, the game knows better than you. Maybe I don't know. If that's true.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I was doing my job and I didn't die, so.
The Genji ban comes out, the Malfurion ban comes out, and Lizard Wizards had Malfurion in both of the last games. So, Some Like It Hot's throwing some wrenches.
They had
Didn't they?
Malfurion last game?
I thought they did. Am I wrong?
No, they had Oriole.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember any Twilight Dreams coming off and just instantly killing the enemy team.
What am I thinking?
But the Tyrael and the Tassadar.
That's interesting.
Ooh. So the final pick on that side is gonna be some kind of hyper carry.
Yeah.
Either an Illidan. Illidan, by the way, really good on this map. Like, surprisingly good on this map.
Illidan with the backup of Tassadar, Tyrael, and Rhaegar.
The Rhaegar. They did ban the Genjo, because Genjo's actually really good with the three of them, too. Tracer's also really good with the three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think.
Maybe Greymane?
Honestly, if I were on the side of Red Team, I would pick someone with blinds. Or Varian.
Nope.
Varian's good. Varian's the counter against Tracer.
Remember when, there
you go, the Tracer,
and,
boom,
and they didn't hesitate, despite the taunt.
Yeah, it's like we've been watching too much HGC.
Or maybe they just been airing too much HGC. Blizzard, you gotta give me time to, like, do real life things.
No joke, by the way. I now just watch like when I am doing things at home. Put it on the background, and then rewind whenever I hear someone go, "Oh!
Oh, what a play! 5-man Maj!" Oh.
Yeah, 5-man
Maj. A couple series ago, we saw an awesome Tracer.
That Tracer was blowing up the enemy team. Like they
yeah,
didn't have
on Battlefield of Eternity.
Well, we can hope that Just Blaze has Tracer on lock. Make sure not to get stunned by a new rack. Make sure not to get in cocoon range from a new rack. Make sure not to be taunted by Varian. There's a lot of things that he is that this Tracer needs to be aware of. Yeah,
so I think Red Team's victory is going to rely on killing the Tracer. Is there something similar for Blue Team? Is there like a clear point that they should go for in the team fights?
I don't know.
I don't really see one.
It depends on what Varian goes. If Varian goes taunt, then not really. If Varian goes like Twin Blades, you got to kill a Nubrak. Because then their only CC is down,
Right. But that's if Varian doesn't go taunt. You're right.
And Varian will probably go taunt.
He should go taunt. Taunt with lasers from Ming into Tracer. With Vala auto attacks on it, she can't.
But see, that's the reason why you have the enablers. The enablers go, like, a Tyrael can get in the way of, like, an orb. And
right.
Tassadar and... I mean, they all can dive, essentially. Well, not really the Haka, but can dive, so...
Alright,
you.
Yeah,
go for it.
in Blue Team, We have Crusher 99 on Dahaka, Clady H on Tyrael, Waterboy TKD on Rhaegar, Blaze on Hypercarry Tracer, and Zydron on Tassadar.
And then for the Lizard Wizards, the Wizard of Lizards, we have Vizine. I don't know. On Anubarak, we have Aton on Varian, we have Beckwin on Vala, we have... How did you say his name?
Who? Kia Berries. Kia.
Kia Berries
like
on Lucio, and we have Salinity on Liming. Like a Kia Soul.
Yeah. Or a Kia
Both teams in the
Sorrento?
bottom lane.
Hots took out that bottom cannon tower early on.
Oh, wow.
While you
Got
were
that early
introducing.
thing. And Dahaka, by the way, instantly going to top lane, pushing that out. He also picked a really, really good the level 1 talent that gives him the speed. The speed when you fully stack it is so scary.
And there's a lot of bushes.
He's just chasing you down out of a bush. Because you already coming out of a bush, you already have, I think it's 15%. So if you increase it by an extra 20, you now have 35% movement speed, and you're just like mowing down people. You're just like,
Chat is telling me it's Kia berries?
Kaya
berries?
We'll just call them berries.
Yeah, I know how to say berries.
Nice.
Those
Professionals. We can keep
it
making that.
rhymes with I.
It rhymes with I. Kaya berries.
Or Kai berries. Alright, Kai berries. There you go. Kai berries.
Kaya berries.
Kai berries.
Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. We got there. Don't worry. Also, something I'm really enjoying here is the Tracer throwing out the Tracer emote on the floor. Nah, Tracer's good. Go in deep and then leave. Also, I love the water pistols. Pew pew!
And if she gets in trouble, she's got shields. Yeah, dude, water hurts in the Nexus.
Huh?
Water hurts in the Nexus.
Yeah. Water can chunk you down. I mean, ask Tychus. Tribute spawn. First tribute of the game spawning in the top. It does look like the red team is rotating towards it. Blue team being kind of hesitant. Not sure where. Oh, wow.
Rhaegar tries to get the
They're
delay.
going so deep. Will he make it out? He's getting real low, and he goes
But
down.
they get
But
the counter kill on
Vala
Vala.
goes down, and Tracer goes in the far in the back line to get away. Gets a little bit of healing.
They should, yeah, they're seeding this. Dahaka went bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And Dahaka, by the way, now all the way at the bottom can get all of that soak, get back in. See the level lead, the extra level lead is just from the push at the bottom lane at this point. Dahaka's so good on this map. I understand the Garrosh ban, but Dahaka, you gotta either take him. You gotta take him.
Take him or ban him.
The red team will catch up, and both teams do pick up their level 6. Oh, they got better barbs. One of my favorite talents in the game.
Where's that?
Better barbs on the
Yeah.
Nubarak. Slows enemies by 25%. I like stacking that one with the enemies that are slowed. You do 150% increase. Oh no, I think it's 75% increased damage, and then you're an assassin at that point.
Assassin bug.
Yeah, Dahaka will stay in the bottom lane until he clears up this lane, and then we'll go for the tribute. It actually looks like red team just giving up the tribute.
They don't want it. They don't need it.
Dahaka not even needing to go back can just clear lane. And level 7 is being picked up for almost both teams in a second or two. There you go, level 7 for both teams.
It's worth noting that Tracer took Untouchable, the basic attack takedown talent.
Whoa, spooky.
So even
The
more.
spooky.
So even more than when the game started, red team really needs to take out that Tracer.
Honestly, I think that means that wow, the Tassadar are almost going down, very close. But Tracer going in real deep just to get the damage off. I think that honestly, Taunt has to be picked. Taunt has to be a pick at this point. There's no way for them to lock down Tracer enough that Taunt is not a pick.
Tribute spawning in bottom lane. Lucio and Tyrael are going to be there early.
Both teams have won, so it's not really the like is all end all if they don't make it.
And blue team's not going.
The blue team is going to hate and get that. They get that level.
Tracer going deep, trying to get Ming. She has to recall out, doesn't get the kill.
If they do, if blue team does get their level 10 talent before the next one, red team cannot contest. Not possible. Which does look like they will probably be able to do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tracer going in, getting an orb to the face, but the shields just are too much. Those shields are good. What did Tassadar go into level 1? The Storm, the Psionic Storm talents. Okay. I normally, when I play Tassadar, I go into the auto attack build. Damage.
Yeah, especially that level 1 quest.
Yeah.
Me too.
And then you took Prism on level 20, and you're just a god. Ooh!
Wow!
Get the kill and get the recall out. No problems there.
Yeah, Tracer's still very healthy.
But both teams do pick up level 10, so.
On blue team, we got Force Wall on Tassadar. Quantum Spike on Tracer. Ancestral Healing on Rhaegar. Judgment on Tyrael. I was thinking about that. That's exciting. And Isolation on Dahaka.
Yeah, it adds more dive to their team. You know, Tracer can go in, the Judgment can come out, and there you go.
It looks like red is going to see this.
Picked up Cocoon and Taunt,
There's Taunt.
Rain of Vengeance and Sound Barrier and Disintegrate. I'm glad that the Taunt was picked up. It's a good idea. Looks like blue team going for their boss. Red team is just rotating down. Looks like Varian might check.
Are they
going to
try to intercept? I think it's too late. They don't have everybody.
Oh, no. They're just going to try and scare him off, but they can't.
Nope, they're going.
Oh, wow. Varian goes
the
in
rain! The rain, the orbs, the sound barrier.
The stun, the sound barrier. Looks like Lucio goes down. Wow, red team pulls it away.
And they get everybody but Tracer, who barely got away.
That sound barrier was the bee's knees right there. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. Right, it hit everyone. Everyone had that huge shield for such a long time. Now the boss is in the bottom lane.
I was thinking as they were going in, all of blue team's going to get on the point, and that's going to set up Vala's Reigns perfectly, which it did. Dahaka trying to sneak the tribute, but he's going to get caught out and most definitely be taken out.
And here's the boss call. They're going to go for their boss, which is a great idea. They're already down one guy, and they're up by almost they're up by a full level almost.
A good point from Sia TV in chat saying that Sanct could have made a big difference at that boss fight.
That's very true. Sanct could have made the Rain of Vengeance inert. It could have made any of Li Ming's stuff inert. However, you still had to fight your way through that sound barrier, which is it's just hard. And here we get to a point where red team is up with Taunt, and Tracer has picked Untouchable. If Tracer dies, it's very hard to bring them back. It's very hard to continue kill.
Tassadar uses a Force Wall to stop red team from engaging on him. Man, this boss still has full health due to the tribute.
Yeah, like I said, you pick up the boss along with the tribute.
They could
just What?
They could get this keep.
Yeah, totally. That force wall keeping people away.
Cocoon comes out on not Tracer, someone else.
Nope, on Tassadar.
Tassadar.
But during that
Lucio getting eaten up by Tracer. The Judgment comes out and takes Lucio.
The healer is down. Looks like the Tracer will get the kill. Ooh, wow, that was real close. Looks like they will get the kill on Varian. Varian will go down.
Due to a very good force wall.
There you go. It does give blue team a chance to come back. They are down a full keep at the 10-minute mark, so it's really, it really puts a back foot on the. It puts blue team on a back foot because now they have to defend that top lane at all times.
Yep, here comes those catapults.
However, in the middle lane, blue team did have a 4 pushing in, and look, the levels are caught up now. And Vala goes down. Whoa!
Oh, good cleanse.
Good cleanse. Just so we know that Tracer is now at 8 of the stacks that she can get, so she is currently at 16% extra attack damage, which Tracer can put out a lot of damage. She currently has the 2nd highest in the entire game, besides Vala.
Although the kills are really even.
Oh, the game in terms of levels and in terms of kills are very even. That one, the
boss
fort
fight
is the only problem. That one boss fight and the fort is just the main thing that's pulling the team back right now.
Well, due to that boss, they couldn't defend that tribute, and they couldn't stop the top boss. There goes that keep. That one fight was such a big deal.
But here's the thing that can bring it back as well, is that blue team, wow, this is even better. This tribute spawns on blue team's side, though they're not close to their keep or fort, so they can't tap or anything, so it might not be the best of advantages.
Dahaka's not there, but he could, of course,
Rush
Stalker in, yeah. Tyrael taking a lot of damage from Vala. Tracer goes in, gets stunned, and disintegrated.
Wow, there go all the stacks like we were talking about. Now it's very hard to come back at this point.
That's a big deal, too. Yeah, not just the one kill, but they reset those stacks.
They reset the full stacks, they got the kill, they get the tribute, they stave, they do not allow, they continue the tribute point with blue team, but keeping them away from that tribute's important. Oh wow, and then it looks like they get a full stun lock on Tyrael, but Tyrael makes it out by the skin of his teeth. Oh my goodness. One attack from those beetles would have killed him. One.
Red team moves in to take this boss. Very aggressive play there.
They know that Tyrael has to go all the way back, so they have enough time to at least get
and
the boss.
And Tyrael has Holy Ground. So
Tyrael can use that Holy Ground to his advantage. Looks like they are going to go in, but the boss is got. Tyrael goes in anyway.
He stuns Lucio out of the sound barrier.
But sound barrier's coming up in 4 seconds. They need to kill Lucio. Lucio kills Tyrael. Tyrael kills Lucio in tandem, but looks like the blue team is now retreating. Wow, the Dahaka goes down, almost got his essence off. The wolf makes it out really, like, it was very close for Rhaegar, and they do pick up the boss anyway. Katas are pushing in the top lane. There are 3 Katas in the top lane now.
Someone has to go back for that.
Yep, someone has to go back for that. It's not possible that for them to contest this tribute at all.
But they probably, yeah. Said what I was thinking.
They'll take it out. But and now they're probably gonna. The red team is probably gonna go for their boss right now, or at least that they will. They'll party bush it, because blue team probably knows that the boss is gonna be taken. Just can they do anything about it right now? They are up on 1 level, so that's like a 4% increase in health and everything. All the R's are up.
Dahaka's there, checking it out.
Yep, Dahaka knew.
Here comes Tassadar. The silence comes out on Varian. Rhaegar and Tracer are there.
Dahaka goes under, but he's underneath, so he's not considered on the point.
No, he was on the point
Dahaka
briefly, but he got booped out by Lucio.
Wow, Tassadar on the very back of the line, and Tassadar will... Oh, spooky.
Tracer getting chased down and gets defeated by the taunt disintegrate combo.
I'm just watching this Tassadar giving the hoopers around. Vala, like, just getting angry. Just like, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But the boss is pushing on the core.
Oh, this does not look good.
This actually could be game right here.
I think
if
this
they
will
do
be
not take
game.
out the boss.
Because
Tracer is down and Dahaka is down. It does look like this game 50% on the
yeah, 30,
or
20, 10.
20%, and this is game. Very well played on both teams, but it looks like our victor today is Lizard Wizards.
Moving on to the best of 8 in Thursday night Division 2 Chairleague. Wow, that was
a set of 3 games.
That was an awesome series.
Very well played on both teams. Very, very well played.
Congratulations to Lizard Wizards. Well played by
who do we give
Some
E?
Like It Hots. MVP?
Yeah, who do we give MVP for the match? I'm giving it to Lucio.
I was thinking Ming.
You can give it to me. I'm gonna give it to Lucio. Those sound barriers were on point.
Mm-hmm.
He got stunned out of one of them, but still good.
I'm giving it to Ming because of her follow-up to the taunts. They weren't there early, but they were there when it mattered.
Really needed it
Yes.
Yeah, when they really needed it with Tracer, they got the kill with the Ming the Ming setup.
And that's what caused them to turn the momentum around, or not around, but just to really keep it going in the late game, because Tracer got away in that crazy boss fight. But she wasn't able to capitalize because the taunt disintegrate combos were on top of her.
Yeah, that's why I was very surprised that they picked Tracer into a Varian. Like they had Varian was picked already, and then they were just like, we're just gonna pick Tracer. Like I honestly I would have picked instead I would have picked I mean was Greymane Greymane's in the game? Pick Greymane.
He was available.
Yeah, he was available to pick. I would have picked Greymane. I would have also rather seen the who did I say? Illidan. I would have rather seen Illidan. I know Genjo was banned already. Was
Malthael banned?
Malthael was banned.
Okay.
No, Kel'Thuzad was banned.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Kel'Thuzad, Dahaka, Garrosh, and Malfurion were banned.
Yeah, Mouth was banned last game. So that was pretty riveting stuff, man.
That
really
was great.
Good play on both teams.
I feel like I'm gonna watch this back tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, I sound so dumb when I get so excited." But
we both sound pretty dumb.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But you know that's kind of what made me want to get into this. So
yeah, it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. What else do we want to discuss?
Do you want to talk about talents? Did you want to talk about
talents? Let's do talents.
Okay.
Talent screen is open.
Rhaegar does the same build I did. Also, by the way, there were some cleanses I saw that were perfectly timed cleanses. Really good. Something I would have also liked to see was like a cleanse on a Tracer that had already jumped in so that he can Tracer can leave.
Mm-hmm. Question, can you taunt someone if they're cleansed? Like, does that reset the cooldown, or does it just not even let you do it? You know what I mean?
No, I'm pretty sure it lets you do it, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it just resets the cooldown.
That's
I'm pretty
still
sure.
a big deal.
I don't know for a fact. I don't know for a fact. Li Ming went the calamity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I do against tracers because you're not going to hit her with your lasers.
Any other ability.
Yeah, and if you do hit her with the orb, she's right next to you, so it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I do think the calamity build is the way to go against a tracer.
Oh, go for it.
Another thing, and actually I was thinking about during the game awarding MVP for this, but I guess it's a little late. Beckwin on Vala with the reins on the boss fight, that was super well done. And I guess it seems...
the Reign of Vengeance?
Yeah, I guess it seems kind of obvious in retrospect to put the reins on the point since everybody's going to be there, but she also had the patience to wait for the boss to be dead.
You could throw it on early and then it does nothing.
Yeah, and then, you might hit one or two, but why? But, if you wait a little bit, you can hit all five. You can hit all five twice. And that contributed hugely to that fight, which turned the whole game around. Because before that, we were praising the Tracer and saying, wow, they're winning on the backs of this Tracer. But then that fight with the reins totally switched momentum. So very well played by Beckwin.
But I have to say that the chat is totally right. Sanct probably would have done a lot more help. Now, I will say that the Judgment did secure kills. It secured kills on Lucio, I saw, and I think it secured a kill on Vala at one point, allowing him to dive into the backline. But the thing is, Sanct is so influential in this game. Sanct is, the number one, or not number one, but, very close to number one, game-changing ult. People pop R's, and then you throw the Sanct on, and all of their R's are just inert. It's so useful for boss control. It's so useful for lots of stuff.
I'm wondering if Red Team got so aggressive on that boss because Sanct wasn't picked.
I mean, there are other things that they could have done. It doesn't look like, just from what I'm looking at, there's not a lot of crowd control in general on the side of Blue Team, other than Holy Ground. Holy Ground's the only crowd control, and I guess Force Wall, but Force Wall's not going to push people off points.
It could, but it's not likely. Sanct is a way better ability for that.
Yeah. That's really, just the amount of CC that was on Red Team, it was just insurmountable to the amount of CC on Blue Team. Blue Team, the only full CC, 100% stun that they had, the Haka's Ton. They don't have another stun. So.
And they picked Tracer into it, and it was working out until it wasn't.
Yeah, but even when it was working right, Tracer got out solo, was the only one to get out.
Yeah.
There was nobody to heal for anybody. The Haka dived in and died instantly, but honestly, I still think that they played well. I don't think that they lost by a huge margin. It was real close. All three games was really close. The last thing I will add is that the Haka. That's the normal build that the Hakas do. However, I change up one thing. Again, I'm not good. I'm not amazing at this game at all. I'm okay at best. But something I pick is I pick the level 4 talent, the increase in essence. The level 1 talent, I don't actually pick enhanced agility. I pick the one that gets me more essence.
Yeah, from the globes.
As you pick up essence, yeah.
Yeah, I pick that one too.
And then level 13, you pick up the talent that increases your percentage. The amount of essence that you have increases your percentage attack.
I picked that one too.
You can increase your attack by 60% and just become a bruiser.
Especially if you have another tank, so you don't have to rely on using your essence as much.
Yeah, exactly. Or a healer, they had 2 healers. He didn't have
2 healers and a second warrior.
Yeah.
So, I wonder, did... Oh, Tassadar had good damage. I guess that's what they were planning on as well.
Well,
But
Tassadar's really, especially with psionic projection, you can throw out the psionic storm super far away, not be in the fight, so you don't have to worry about dying. And then he also picked the one where you could throw out a second psionic storm. It doesn't stack, but like, you can have people run from one into the other.
Yeah, it's a good zoning tool, which.
Yeah.
Although I guess not so much on crucial bosses, because it's probably not going to kill the people on the point.
It's not like a hard CC zone, Like I would still walk through a psionic storm.
Most of the time,
even as an assassin, I'd probably still walk through a psionic storm, if I had to, of course. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. But
another thing that's worth pointing out, some good heads up macro play. When the Lizard Wizards focused down Tyrael late in the game, and Tyrael had to back, they immediately went for boss because they knew that holy ground wasn't there.
Yeah,
I thought that was good.
Normally, I mean, like on average, you see people pick Sanct. I mean, this could have also been a mistake,
It could have been.
He could have accidentally picked it because, like, most people pick Sanct, right?
I mean, I was thinking Judgment as that extra dive to help out Tracer and get on the squishy backline and pass the 2 tanks.
He has the dive already. He has the Q.
Yeah, but you can, like, double that with Judgment.
Well, why do you need to?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It clearly didn't work out.
I'm just thinking, you dive in with the Q, you pop the Sanct when they're focusing you, and now Tracer's free to do all the damage.
Yeah.
I mean, Tracer even picked Ricochet, so imagine 3 people around and just hitting everyone.
Yeah, and they can't do anything. They can't stop you for 4 seconds, and it's a lot of damage.
4 seconds of all that damage, on top of the untouchable, when I think Tracer was at total of 16%. 8 stacks, the only time I saw. Maybe she was at 10.
I think that was the max she got to.
Okay, but like 16% with Ricochet is like unbelievable,
What do you know what talent tier the heal is at?
The Tracer heal?
Isn't that a thing, or am I thinking of someone else?
I think it's you know what? I'm gonna back out of that.
Sure, I'm gonna leave them up.
I'm done talking about talents. Sure. Can you go to quick match so we can look?
Oh, sure. While he's doing that, our next cast is at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. We will be hosting the Gilmore Boys versus the Red Rockets division.
What are they called?
Gilmore Boys and Red Rockets.
Okay.
And Red Rockets will be red team. So I won't get confused again.
The teaching rounds, by the way, the healing is on level 13.
13. So you can go Ricochet or healing. Got it.
Exactly. Which would be so OP if you could do both.
Anything else we want to mention?
Thanks for letting us cast. That's really cool that we got to cast our first 3-game game.
And it was the best series, like the best individual games we've seen. That was awesome.
Yeah, dude, that was so much fun. Both teams did very well. Pat, both of you on the back. It was very back and forth throughout both, which is very fun to see. I really enjoy that nobody's stomping on anybody else. So, again, give yourself pats on the back.
Also, thank you, chat, for being super active. That was a ton of fun. Even though they were kind of making fun of us, but so were we, so whatever.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to make fun of ourselves anyway.
We do every time, even if there's no one there. You kind of need a thick skin to play MOBAs anyway. So, So one more time, congratulations to Lizard Wizards. They're moving on to the top 8. And we hope to see you guys next week. Weege?
What's up?
Any closing words?
Oh, see you in the Nexus.